Assalamu alaikum students. How are you grade 8th? Today we are going to start our lecture number 11. As you know that in our previous lectures we have learned about different level of organizations. Until now we have learned about 4 levels of organization. First one is subatomic and atomic level. Second one is molecular level. Third one is organelle and cell level. Fourth one is tissue level. And now we will discuss organ and organ system level. Okay, students, you know about the organ. What is organ? Organs are different parts that are present in a multicellular body. Either it is a plant, either it is an animal, and it performs dedicated functions in the body that are assigned to them. Okay students, in higher multicellular organisms, more than one type of tissue having related functions are organized together and make a unit called organ. It is the definition of an organ. Okay students, just like tissue level, we have learned that similar cells that are performing similar functions are organized to form a tissue. So students, how organ is formed? Similar tissues that have related functions are organized to form an organ. Okay students, more than one type of tissue that have related functions are organized and make a unit that is called organ. Different tissues of an organ perform their specific functions, and these functions collectively become the functions of that organs. अब जो बेटे डिफरेंट टिश्यूज होंगी ना उस ऑर्गन में, वो स्पेसिफिक फंक्शंस परफॉर्म करेंगी और उस फंक्शन को कलेक्टिवली हम उस ऑर्गन का फंक्शन कहते हैं. क्लियर हो गया स्टूडेंट्स? ऑर्गन कैसे बनता है? बेसिकली इट इज़ फॉर्म्ड बाय मोर देन वन टाइप ऑफ टिश्यूज दैट आर ऑर्गेनाइज्ड टू फॉर्म अ सिमिलर फंक्शन. They are organized to form a single unit that is called an organ. And in that organ, each tissue performed a specific function, and that function is regarded to the function of that organ. अब बेटे हम इसके एग्जाम्पल्स देखते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, स्टोमक इज एन ऑर्गन दैट इज स्पेशलाइज्ड फॉर द डाइजेशन ऑफ प्रोटीन्स एंड फॉर स्टोरिंग फूड. स्टोमक बेसिकली बेटे प्रेजेंट होता है फूड को डाइजेस्ट करने के लिए. आइदर इट इज़ प्रोटीन, आइदर इट इज़ अ कार्बोहाइड्रेट, आइदर इट इज़ अ लिपिड, एंड फॉर स्टोरिंग फूड. तो बेसिकली जो स्टोमक है, ऑर्गन है, इट इज़ फॉर्म्ड बाय the combination of different type of tissues, and it perform the functions of digestion and it stores the food. Two major types of tissues are present in its structures. Okay students, जो stomach के structure में tissues present हैं वो कौन कौन सी हैं? First one is epithelial tissue and it is also called glandular tissue. Epithelial tissue is also called glandular tissue. Epithelial tissue basically लाइनिंग जो होती है, आउटर लाइनिंग ऑफ एनी ऑर्गन, वहाँ पे आपके epithelial tissues जो हैं वो प्रेजेंट होती हैं. व्हाट इज़ द फंक्शन ऑफ दिस टिश्यू? secretes gastric juice. Gastric juice is a material that is present in the stomach for the digestion of proteins. Other one tissue that is present in stomach is muscular tissue that performs contractions of stomach. Muscular tissue is associated with the movement. It performs the movement or contractions of the stomach walls that helps in the grinding of the food and moving that food to the posterior end. Posterior means जो lower portion आ जाएगा उसको हम posterior end कहते हैं. So these two tissues perform their specific functions which collectively become the function of the stomach. So students, जिस तरह हमने अपने previous lecture में tissue को describe किया था ना, that tissue consists of a number of cells, but each cell performs specific function, and that function related to the function of the tissue. Similar that is organ. Organ is formed by different types of tissues. Each tissues perform its separate function, but their collective function becomes the function of that organ. We have take the example of stomach. Stomach is basically organ that is present in our body for the digestion of the food, and that organ is made up of two types of tissue. Our stomach is made up of two types of tissues. One is epithelial tissue, that is also called glandular tissues. It secretes gastric juice which help in the digestion of protein. Second one tissue that is present in our stomach is muscular tissue, and that tissue perform the contractions of the stomach. Okay students, and this contraction of the stomach helps in the grinding of the food, and after the grinding, that food moves towards the posterior end. Now the students, each tissues, both of these tissues performs its own functions, but we collectively call it the function of the stomach. So students, the next level of organization after the organ level in multicellular organisms is the organ system level. अब बेटे ऑर्गन सिस्टम लेवल में क्या है, डिफरेंट ऑर्गन्स जो है वो ऑर्गेनाइज हो जाते हैं टू परफॉर्म अ स्पेसिफिक फंक्शन, and that is called organ system level. But in organ system, each organ perform its own function, just like in an organ or in a tissue. Okay students, in tissue level each cell perform its own function, and in organ level each tissues perform its own function, and when we observe in organ system level each organ perform its own function. Okay students, different organs performing related functions or organized together in the form of an organ system. Okay students, अगर हम हार्ट की बात करते हैं ना, that heart, what is the function of the heart? It transport bloods or it supplies blood to all parts of the body. तो जस्ट इसमें हार्ट इन्वॉल्व है? आप बेटे सोचो, अगर वो ब्लड सप्लाई हो रहा है तो क्या सिर्फ हार्ट इन्वॉल्व है? नो, हार्ट के अलावा आपकी बॉडी में डिफरेंट ब्लड वेसल्स हैं, पूरा एक सिस्टम आता है जो आपकी बॉडी को ब्लड सप्लाई करता है. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, अगर हम स्टोमिक की बात करते हैं, स्टोमिक हेल्प्स इन द डाइजेशन ऑफ द फूड. ओके, अब ऐसा तो नहीं है कि हम जो फूड है वो डायरेक्ट आपके माउथ से स्टोमिक में चली जाए. नो, देयर आर डिफरेंट ऑर्गन्स इन द पाथ of the alimentary canal, and after crossing them the food entered into the stomach. So the students, no single organ works alone. कोई भी organ जो है वो अकेले काम नहीं कर सकता, but in the form of a system. Okay students, कोई भी system है, कोई organization है, कोई business है, उसको just one person run नहीं कर सकता. It is run only by the coordination of different persons that are related to that organization. Just like in your body, not a single organ works for the functioning, but there is a proper system that is involved in that function. Now student, in an organ system, each organ carries out its specific function, and the functions of all organs appear as the function of the organ system. Now we will take the example of a digestive system. Okay students, now we will take the example of a digestive system. Digestive system is an organ system. एक organ system है that carries out the process of digestion, जो क्या करती है, process of digestion perform करता है. Major organ in its framework. Okay students, जो major organs आते हैं इस system को form करने में, वो कौन कौन से हैं? Oral cavity, that is called your mouth. Stomach, after the stomach there is small intestine, and after small intestine there is large intestine, liver and pancreas. All these organs help in the process of digestion. Okay students, but mainly we can say that stomach helps in the digestion of the food, but there is a complete system that perform the process of digestion, and that different organs forms the organ system. Okay students, but each organ perform its own function. Oral cavity has different function in the process of digestion. Stomach has different function in the process of digestion. Similarly, all the organisms that are involved in this system, small intestine, large intestine, liver and pancreas, each organ perform its own function, and we can collectively say that it is the function of our stomach to perform the process of digestion. All these organs help in the process of digestion. So students, now the organ and organ system level is cleared. The organ system level is less complex in plants. हम अगर plant body को observe करें ना, then we just see the leaves, stem of the plants. There is no specific organ in the plant body. उसमें organ system जो है वो बहुत कम है as compared to animals. This is due to a greater range of functions and activities in animals than in plants. Animals में activities जो हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा है as compared to plants. So that's why the organ system level is less complex in plants. So the students, now the organ and organ system level is clear now, and our today's lecture is end now. See you in the next lecture. Stay safe and sound. God bless you.